Hi Libra, welcome to your love special tarot vision messages. This is going to be a reading focused on the theme of love and relationship matters, and is a reading for any type of relationship status you might have. So Libras that are single, Libras that are in a committed relationship, Libras that are questioning about the person of interest they have in mind or in the dating phase. Libras that just are curious about what kind of energy is presented in this area of life for the time being. This is a reading that is for you. As always, keep in mind that it's only a general reading. Always check what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences at this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, I have, as usual, 2 special sales offer available. And celebrating Valentine's Day, this is going to be, those are focused in love matters. If you'd like to know more details as well about those specials, I will put some details in the description box below, but you can also email me if you'd like to know more info about it or any other of my tarot services. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. Okay, so Libra. Some of you, your love life is heading towards a new direction, or is taking a turn that it's unexpected for some of you. It's like your love life is moving in a direction that is or was quite unforeseen for some of you. Like you didn't expect some things to occur the way they did, and February keeps bringing you that notion of something being different from what you have planned or different from what you had predicted it to be. So for example, some of you Libras might be changing a lot of your routines or choices with your partner to make things more stimulating, to make things more interesting. You could have in February, actually, you could have a big change of mind or heart about something that you were very strict or sure about. So some of you have been in an energy where you have been quite closed off emotionally. So there has been something for some of you Libras that have kept your emotions very concealed. You have been probably not communicating your emotions that much. So you have been holding back from saying or expressing something to your partner, to the person of interest, or to just, your relationships in general, not only the romantic and sexual based ones, but actually feel like for Libras, there has been this lack of openness, like this lack of air energy, which is in your case very concerning because you are an air sign, and when you're not using your airways, it's extremely damaging, okay, to your growth. The good news here is that somehow something changes for the better in this regards, where you're able to do things, say things, behave in ways that are very different and contrasting to previous dynamics where you have been very, 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 very set in your own ways. Some of you Libras either have been very stubborn about the way you have been handling your love life, or you're dealing or have been dealing with as well a lot of stubborn personalities. There's this element for some of you Libras that you have been dealing with people that have a strong sense of contrast and difference from you. So there's this type of opposite energy, like the opposites that attract vibe very strongly here that might continue. But the way you approach this, it seems that is what's different. Instead of perhaps shutting down someone because this person looks different from what you envisioned you should attract into your life. It's like you're giving someone a chance where previously you wouldn't give this person a chance because they look different, or they have just, a personality that doesn't usually is not your type. But the thing is, Libra, your type is changing. That's the thing here, is that you might get to the understanding that your type is changing, your style is changing, your love language is changing, and everything in regards to change in February in particular is very positive to make things move love-wise to a good direction. I do feel that some of you Libras, pride has been a big thing. Some of you want to apologize, or someone wants to apologize to you, but it's like, again, the words are stuck here in the throat space. The throat chakra has not been working well for some of you. So I'm feeling like this energy of wanting to say something is really with you a lot. Like, you need to say something. For some of you, it's an apology. For some of you, it's communicating something like an expression of sorts that allows you to be free. And for some of you Libras, you can't find your freedom until you do this. Some of you that want to be free or done with something that you feel holds you back, it needs to be talked out. It needs to be communicated. If you don't speak about it, it's going to keep consuming you. That's the message here. For some of you, there's also a lot of irreflection that has been the issue. Like, you have not given proper thought to your love life, or proper thought and consideration here again, in terms of perhaps your partner's needs. And this has been causing damage in the relationship, drama in the relationship, because some of you Libras are being accused of being selfish, I have to say, from someone. It could be from a love partner, love interest, your husband, your wife. But there's this accusation here about some of you Libras being selfish, or having, again, too much pride. Too much pride. For some of you, you're also dealing with immaturity. So it's like a full package of drama. But I feel like, again, because you're changing your behavior or your reaction or the way you look at things, you won't be as negatively influenced by this drama, by this heat that comes into your space. So there could be arguments in the home. There could be a lack of peace where there should be peace, like in the household or in a family setting, because there has been a lot of childish arguments that could be avoided with proper care. The thing is, some of you Libras, you haven't been present emotionally with the situation. So in a way, you have been neglecting your relationship needs or partner needs. Like, some of you Libras have been seeing all this happen, or something happen. Like, you're seeing it, but you're not saying anything. Like, it could be that you have been watching someone's behavior as well, like taking notice of everything they do and say. Some of you have been sharply, like this, in this sharp observation mode about someone you have feelings towards. And again, it's almost like a silent treatment vibe that you have been giving to someone, or someone to you, and there's a change there. because some of you can't hold back anymore from something. And there's things about factors that are missing perhaps as well. Like you don't know everything about someone or about something in your love life that could make a difference, and you might find out about it, and this is exactly what makes a difference. Some of you, there's a little bit of a love, again, revolution here. Some of you are just going to be in a path in the near future where you find gratification and fulfillment, like finally, like this sigh of relief, like finally you find it, you find someone, particularly for Libras that are single and available, looking for love. You find someone that is someone that might come unexpectedly and in a different way again. But it's someone that has in them a lot of qualities and attributes that complement yours. So yes, there's again that energy of differences, but the differences bring a sense of completion, right? A sense of one giving to the other what the other lacks. This person is showing as a beautiful person, someone that can be immensely creative, nurturing, someone that could bring into your life this urge to have a family, as there's a possibility here of a pregnancy as well. Some of you, the change could occur because of this, because there's a pregnancy that comes in, because something perhaps you didn't expect, like suddenly your partner tells you that there's a pregnancy, and this is enough to look at situations in a different way, and obviously as well be more present where you have not been. That's a possibility. But for others of you, you're finding someone that looks beautiful inside and out, and someone that feels like a dream come true, because there's this, for some of you, there's this person. There's two possibilities here. This person is someone that either comes out of the blue and is just ideally the perfect someone you have been wishing for, like a fallen star here in your life, or this is someone you have been looking at for some time, because again, there's that observation. You spotted this person right in the moment you saw her or you saw him. You saw that this individual would bring you magic and love and sensuality and family ties into your life. If that's the case, if you have been watching someone, if you have been looking at someone as that ideal object of desire you want to bring into your life, but you have been lacking in the courage to move after this, there's a change there. If also, I feel like some of you feel like this person has a lot of competition around them, like you have to fight for this person. Like this person could have a lot of suitors, people interested. For some of you, have not been, moving after the one you want because of this, because you are not, or you have not been prepared or found like you were that brave to fight. And that there's a change there, because there's a change when it comes to unexpected moves, even from you. Like you could surprise yourself in February. For some of you, this is also a message that applies to the fact that someone looks at you, Libra, as being that beautiful, gorgeous, abundant figure that it's it's almost like a person, they see you as a person uh, that is like an answered prayer. So you're being most likely in February quite um how you say quite coveted. There's not a lack of, you know, people interested in you at all. People are seeing your beauty, and they're seeing how abundant you are and how fresh, something about your energy that changes as well, that brings this freshness. So how at the same time there's something unconventional about the vibe that you're exuding, that is interesting, and also so that you're, because of it, you're attracting as well unusual, perhaps, vibes. In the case of a relationship you are in, things just need to change a little bit, and some air needs to be put in the relationship. Proper communication, quality communication. This relationship you are in, if it's one where you are emotionally invested, for some of you are, there's a lot that can still come from it. There's a lot of abundance in it. So it's just about the way you and your partner deal with each other, speak with each other, and the things you do daily that also um, would be important to change, like to change routines, to move. You know, there's a lack of movement that has contributed to problems and unnecessary drama. So I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. I hope you find all the light and love in your heart during this month. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.